Big Money Bound TV, RRT Posse, YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I release scheduled videos every Monday, 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. But I also release some unscheduled videos throughout the week. Now, if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate all of the support. Thank you. Today's video, we taking a trip down memory lane. Big Money Bound stories. I'm gonna tell y'all about a time where, man, things wasn't as nice. The fatty that's coming in wasn't as large. And I was out there, man, I did what I had to do. I got a criminal past. Yeah, I did a little this, did a little that. And I'm finna break it all down for you, man. All you gotta do is keep watching. Just keep watching. What we represent, man?
Big Money Bound.
Say, let her know, man.
Big Money Bound.
First things first, let me get this out the way. In the words of Tupac, I never did a crime I ain't have to do. That's first things first now. I wasn't out here hurting people for fun and knocking folks over, sticking them up, robbing old ladies, snatching purses. I wasn't doing none of that. Anything I did was out of necessity. This was a must, man. I had to make a way. First things first. Well, here go the first story, man. High school. I'm in high school, man. Got a little shorty I'm messing with. This was before the love of my life, man. This was before the love of my life. So I'm glad it didn't work out. But I had a little shorty I was messing with. Like, what you would call, what we would call around my way, a distant lover. You feel me? It's more like on the phone, talking and texting, ain't nothing too serious, man. But they live a distance from you. They live like 2 counties, 2 cities down. So we always talk on the phone, always talk on the phone, always talk on the phone. Then it came a time where I was leaving school with my homeboy. He was driving. He's like, hey, man, I got to go over here to go to my probation officer, man. You want to ride with me? I'm like, oh, yeah, you going into that area? Shit, that's where my girl live at, man. Bro, if you can, like, drop me off, and when you're done with whatever you're doing, just come back and pick me up. He's like, all right, no problem. I got you, dog. So, shorty I was messing with at the time, she was at the library, like a public library. Her and other classmates, just doing schoolwork. So, I'm finna stuck down on her, Big Money Bound Randall. I'm finna stuck down on her and see what's going on. So, I'm like, hey, man, I'm finna come through and check on you, yada, yada, yada. She's like, all right, cool. So, I get dropped off. It's like, my dog dropped me off like 5 o'clock. He go to his PO. The PO supposed to take, he supposed to go to his probation officer. It's supposed to be like an hour visit. That's it. So I'm vibing with my shorty, man. Okay, 5 o'clock. When you with your girl, when you having fun, time flies. So it's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, time don't flew by. All right, I'm looking at my phone. My dog ain't called me yet. I'm like, all right, maybe things went a little, went a little longer. All right, it's 6:30, 6:45. I'm still having fun. Damn, it's almost 7. Let me call my dog. Bring, 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 bring. Damn, ain't nobody picking up. Alright. So then I'm like, it's getting dark. The library closed at 8. My girl still with me vibing. Her classmates on left, just me and her vibing, yada yada. Okay, cool, It's puppy love, so you ain't doing nothing, but you getting the little kiss here and there. You know what I'm saying, man. So we gotta leave the library. It's 8 o'clock now. Girl, homie come pick her up. Her homie was a dude. Yeah, man. Dude came and picked up. And the whip. Dog had a whip and all. Like, they had been homies for like a long time, for like elements or whatever. Hey, bro, I ain't tripping. I'm trying to, you feel me? So, they, man, that kind of threw me off. But she's like, oh, I got my friend give you a ride home. Like, bro, like, the same pride I got right now is the pride I had back then. Your homeboy finna just drop me off like I had to help you. Oh no, I'm straight. I'll walk, bro. I'll walk them 15 miles. So I let your homie, who I don't even know who got a whip and I ain't got one, just drop me off. I'm straight on that. I got pride. I'm good. I'm like, so like, nah, I'm straight, man. My dog, I'm straight. My dog is like, all right, I'll call me and get home. All right, cool. Bro, it's like 8:30. My dog ain't here. Man, dog ain't showing up, so I'm literally, if I was to walk home, I'm 2 hours away from home, bro. Literally. I'm like 20 miles away from home walking. That's a long walk, but I gotta get home. You feel me? I gotta get to my crib. So I started walking home. I go to walk in that direction. I make a cut through a little gas station. I cut through the gas station. I don't know if somebody was going in while I was walking through, but I seen a bicycle right there, unchained, my size, perfect for me. I can ride this nice and easy. What y'all think I did, man? I never did a crime I didn't have to do. I had to steal that bike, dog. I had to get that, dog. Like, I had to get that bike. I had to get it, so bro. I got my book bag on, my school book bag on and everything. So I was at the library, like, doing my schoolwork with my girl at the time, too. You feel me? So, I see that bike, man. I'm scared out my mind. I take that bike, phew, soon as I start pedaling. Bring my damn bike. This wasn't no baby, dog. This wasn't no baby that wanted his bike back, dog. You feel me? I was pedaling, bro. I'm so far gone so fast, like, dude didn't even try to chase me, man, but I had to steal that bike to get home. I'm going home the whole way riding there, bro. Scared out my mind. It took me an hour to get home riding the bike, an hour. So just imagine if I had to walk. I got home, it was like 11 o'clock. I got home, it was like 11. I got home probably at 3 o'clock in the morning, man. And it was a school night. So I get home. I don't take the bike home. I just like dump the bike. I'm thinking like people still looking for me. They coming to get me. I'm thinking cops gonna come show up. I'm just, bro, I got anxiety problems. So this is a little one. So I go to school the next day. My homeboy said, like, hey, bro, when you said I came by, I ain't see you. My phone had died. I'm like, nah, bro. So he like, yeah, my bad, my bro. It's cool, man. How you got back home? Had stole me somebody's bike and went home. My dog said, hey, thug life, 100% real. So that was considered cool. You feel? I'm like, I had to get home, though. I had to get home, man. I ain't just trying to commit crime to commit crime. I had no intention of going to steal a bike. But hey, I had to get home, though. I had to get home. Alright, so if you've been following the channel for a while, watching a lot of the videos, you already know, or you should know that my years in the respiratory therapy program, they weren't the easiest. That's when I was in like the real deal toughest struggle I've ever been in by myself. Like, cause everything was on me, from like my car note, my car insurance, my braces bill, my rent, my food, paying for school supplies, doing gas back and forth. So man, this was like a real struggle. And like a lot of times I barely had money to eat. How I was making it through the weeks was like I would buy cereal and milk at the beginning of the week, the 2 weeks, because I got paid every 2 weeks, and then I just like rationed it off throughout that week, man. So it was a lot of time spent like eating cereal. Like it was like a real deal struggle. Like, so it was one time, really, the first time it started off was I was like 3 days away from like getting my paycheck. Well, I finally had just a little bit more money to go try to figure something out. And I only had like $1 and some, I had like $2 to my name. Like literally, like, bro, no lie, like $2. It was like $1 and some change because like on my credit card. And I'm like, I know I can go to like McDonald's, get a small fry, get like a cheeseburger. I could have did that, but that was only gonna last me like one night. I was like, I came by the cereal. You know what I can go do? Get them Lil Debbie sweet cakes, them snack cakes, like zebra cakes, the Lil Debbie zebra cakes, which are my favorite, but I don't really eat them no more because they cause cavities. Well, they cause a lot of cavities to me, but that's how I had to eat something, you feel me? Like that, it was hurting me, but it was filling me up, so. Continue with the story. So I go to Walmart. I grab the zebra cakes. I grab like, I notice when I come in, it's no cashiers. Cause it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm at Walmart. It's no cashiers, it's only like, people just point you to like the self-checkout line. Y'all gonna let me check myself out? This was when it first started booming. Now this was like 2013, 2014. That's when they just started doing that self-checkout lines. Oh yeah? Let me see if I can do something over here, man. So, I grabbed 2 of the zebra cakes. I only got enough to pay for one now. But like, I grabbed 2. And I ain't gonna tell you how to like commit the crime, but if you ever been hungry, you had to do what you had to do, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a blessing. You didn't have to do it. You good. it's a blessing, man. So I paid for one, and I stole one. Like, it was out of necessity. Like, I had to eat, bro. Like, I gotta eat. I need 2 of these. Bro, little Debbie cakes ain't gonna fill up no grown man. At least not 1 or 2 of them, but 3, 2.5. Them filled me up, bro. You feel me? So I stole something. It was like, it's petty theft, but I was stealing. Like, hey, bro, I'm labeled a criminal. And then the last time, like the last one I got for our last story, is identity theft. Yes, I committed identity theft. But it's not like what you think about. I'm like using somebody's identity, getting cars and doing that, running fraud. Nah, I ain't doing it like that, bro. It was more like for fun. Cause I was running with like an older crowd. I was 15, it was like 18, 19, someone 21, 22. And they going to like clubs, you gotta be 18 or older. But this is who I'm rocking with, like, bro, I'm trying to get in here too. And they knew a guy that kind of looked like me. So they said, but you never think that nobody looked like you. So there's like, yeah, we got your dog ID, bro, it should work. All right, cool. It was me and another cat that was like 16 who wasn't 18, you feel me? So we just running with these boys. We get to the club. Now we know before we go in there, before we go to the club. All right, now y'all want to come, let's try to do it. Let's try to go and have some fun, man. Get these women, you know, represent where we from. But if y'all can't get in, we ain't going back home. Now y'all sure y'all want to ride. Man, I'm like, let me in there, dog. I'm young, hormones raising, no, let me in there, dog. They end up talking about, people, like twerking is something that they say now. People been dancing like that back then, bro. Hey, let me in here, man. Hey, take me, dog. I'll wait outside if I can't get in. So I get to the club. I'm like smart and strategic with it. They just go to grabbing. It's like, it ain't like one of them like velvet rope clubs. It's more like youthful, urban city, like get in where you fit in kind of clubs. If that makes sense. Like it's like 3 people at the door, like checking IDs. So I'm like, okay. I'm looking at one dude is okay. One dude looking at the date and handing it back to you. One dude looking at you, looking at the picture, doing this. And one dude was just like scanning it, checking it. But that one guy that was just checking the date and handing it back, that's where I'm finna go. He ain't really looking, so I get it up. I'm 15 years old, like, bro, I look so young, like a baby, bro. My face is naked, nothing is on there. I mean, bro, I'm like a little kid. Like, I don't know how, but dog ain't even look at me, just bum. All right, who next? What? I mean, it's a crowd. It's a crowd of people behind me, like trying to get. It's a crowd, man. Bro, I got in there, dog. I used somebody else's identity, but it was for having fun. I got in there. It was like more people from my school that was like around my age, women. It's like who was in like higher up, like sophomore, like juniors and seniors. They're like, Randy, you ain't no 18. Hey, I'm in here, dog. Yeah, that's your boy. I'm in here, man. Come on, let me get a dance. You feel me? So I got in there, and one dude came with me who was younger. The man had somebody ID that said he was 27 years old. So they check his ID. I'm looking from like the door, looking back. They check his ID. I'm like, nah, this ain't looking good. He handed somebody else like, this man said he's 27, man. So my dog ain't make it in like the first hour. If the club closed at 1 o'clock, he got in there like 11:30. We got in there at 10, man. I mean, bro. So many people wanting to get in, but like people was too young, whatever. I knew that this was a popping club. So when we come out, the club was packed and the outside was packed. So when you come out, they seeing like who was in there. Man, I go back to school on that Monday, man. Oh yeah, I was trying to women like, all right, I was trying to get in the club. I see you and I was like, I got in. I'm like, bro, yeah, I was in there, man. I was in there doing my thing. I was a big man on campus, dog. But like, that's the only like crimes that I really committed. Like, I didn't really like do anything where I hurt anybody. But there was one situation where I did something that was like silly of me to do that would have led to somebody getting hurt. And if it did, I could have did a whole lot of time behind bars. But luckily, God real, no one was hurt, nobody was injured. All I had to do was write an apology letter and do some community service hours. Now I did get locked up. I was in there like that. I was in court shackled up. But hey man, God real, and I'm here. Thanks for watching. That was more of this big money bound stories, these life events, life scenarios and all that. Just hey man, drop the comments, dog, and I got you. Thanks for watching.